name is Ian, and I sing and I play guitar.
My name's Nick Olson. I play drums.
Oh, I play guitar and sing some. And my name is Kevin.
6 years. Six sounds right. And what was the other question?
How did it happen?
Me and him started it with the bass player Nick Fisher, and actually before I met Nick, Fisher and I were playing in just like a two-piece. You know, he was like doing like a cocktail drum kit, and I was playing an acoustic guitar. And then we were like, okay, we need an actual drummer. And my wife knew Nick Olson and his wife for a while before, and hooked us up, and the rest is magic.
Lived upstairs from the salon.
Yeah.
Which salon specifically?
Oh, Heretics Die Food Beliefs.
Did you ever go? Oh, Heretics. Okay. Oh, Heretics. Of course, everybody knows Heretics. Yeah, right next to Cole's. Sure.
It's the premiere.
Yeah. Of course.
Well, Nick actually has a lot of different genres that he listens to.
I think though, when we originally started out though, I remember when we first started playing, I was definitely in a big J Retard
Right.
vibe at that point.
I think we all
some
were.
of our
Yeah.
early stuff, and that's kind of where we started when we had that first Dies at the End album.
That was like sort of like the last leg of the garage movement too, from the early 2000s to 2010. That was kind of we were still riding that. I don't know. I think the first release was mostly new songs at the time that we were just cranking out, and then the second release were songs that I've had for a long time, like before Fitness or Human Errors, and I just been waiting to do something with, and we kind of brought it all together.
I think your songwriting got a little more complex, melodically a little bit too, with that Potpourri album too, versus just straight, bashers.
Also with like going from like a basement recording to an actual home studio, kind of changed our direction a little bit, like made us a little more serious. Awesome. It's comfortable. It's really you're kind of open to any creative conduit here. I mean, like, you can really move around and be, take your time with things. You're not like on
It's comfortable here. It's not like a sterile environment.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like when you come in, a lot of people take their shoes off when they come in, sit down on the couch, relax, and it's more of like just it's supposed to feel like your living room when you walk in here. It's supposed to feel good. You check all egos and nervousness and all the stuff at the door when you sit in, and it's supposed to be a really creative environment. That's kind of the way I set it up, and that's the way I always want it to be. Like anybody and everybody can come in and explore everything that you've always imagined.
Yeah.
There's not one sound that comes out of this place. You can experiment and find whether it's just like moving your gear on the other side of the room because there's a curve, there's a corner that blocks the sound. Like you can really move around and explore the room.
Well, it's fun because there's no limitations with this stuff. There's no rules, obviously, the recording and stuff. But it's fun when we're here because we have full reign of the place to do whatever we want.
True.
So you can really Like if you want to stick the microphone all the way down the stairwell and you want to hear some crazy, weird, compressed, delayed room echo thing from a drum set that's on the other side of the control room, it's just fun. You get to, you really get to experiment and just do everything and anything you've ever dreamed of.
Well, and we did, one song on the new record that's kind of a little bit of a departure from what we normally do, called "Silent Summer."
I don't know. I came in and I looked up like the lowest open tuning you can possibly play on a guitar, and it was drop C, and it sounded kind of like like a raga type jam, and we just ate some mushrooms and went nuts.
and literally, the whole song is, and this is like a great, compliment to Kevin too, and uphill recording. It's for winners. It was one microphone in the middle of the room, and so Ian wasn't amped.
No, that was all live.
So we put the microphone close to him. We put towels on my drums.
And Kevin had, you had like your pedal boards just playing like some droning sound. Yeah, and
it really reminded me of like I think it's called Anagram. There's a Sonic Youth record. They did like a series of, and it really reminded me of that, where it's just really fun just to get weird and experiment with like pedals and not even really playing guitar. You just hit one note, let it sustain, and then just go to town with the delays and all kinds of other whatever effects that I was using.
yeah,
And that's just all one take, analog.
Yeah, one mic.
So
hard work, but I feel like it pays off, because when there's something that's permanent, documented, that I get to keep forever in my life, and like celebrate the days and the times that I get to spend with these guys, because they're pretty cool dudes. They're a lot of fun to be around, and we all have a really good time together, honestly. So it's as hard as the work might be sometimes, or as frustrating or aggravating trying to get people to communicate, for me to understand so I can capture their vision, there's always a payoff in the end, it feels like to me, And it's fun to give back, like share my skills to give them the, what they envision, and give them what they were, just imagining in their mind. It's really fun, because I just like having my hands on and actually mixing, instead of like looking around on a computer screen and clicking and dragging and doing all this other stuff. I'd rather have my hands on the equipment and have actual moving parts, and personally I think it sounds better. I'm sure a bunch of people are gonna hate that answer, because most people don't think it sounds any different, or it sounds worse, and there's like noise and hiss and all kinds of stuff. But I like that stuff.
Do you think it's easier?
For me personally, yeah, just because I'm used to that flow. And I
But
think,
like control-wise, like just like, because I mean, there's like less that you can do. Like it's more limited.
yeah, I think it's just easier because I don't like to use the computer. I like to have my hands on things instead of moving a mouse around. I can move 10 faders at one time.
Yeah, it's more natural feeling.
Yeah, and you can really get the control. I mean, you can with a computer drawing all that stuff in, but I don't want to spend an hour drawing on my computer when I can just do it all by hand, And it's like going back to what Albini always says too, like Pro Tools, they keep updating and doing all these things. Some of the formats and some of the recordings I've done, they're obsolete now. I can't go back and listen to them. A piece of tape, you can listen to it for 100 years if it's preserved properly. And if your machine's calibrated properly and you did the test tones and all the stuff you're supposed to do, the tape will never go away. So
That's true.
It's kind of neat.
I like it because it's warm. It's got that warm, like that. Yeah, I mean, like it's not compressed. It's not compressed. You can hear it.
Actually, the tape does do some natural compression, but it's
Right, but it's not like-
it's not sweet, you know.
Yeah.
It's not distorted and kind of brittle as like a lot of digital stuff sounds.
It's not so cut,
Yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
you like it. You can kind of feel like the swell of it, you know, the when you do hear it, when you do feel like sound, when you do hear a compression.
You can hear it working.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, you don't hear it on the tape. I mean, it depends how you use the compression, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's
Well, you want to get technical?
No.
Not really.
don't.
Me neither.
It's like a Where's Waldo kind of thing in our recordings. There's always going to be the three beans in there somewhere. So
It's on every song, I think.
This shaker was it pretty much made the first demo of Childhood Home. You hear that?
That's the magic right
You
there.
will next time you listen
Wow.
to
Yeah.
Childhood
and the answer, can you hear that? Barely. And that's the
That's the
magic
point.
of the three bean shaker.
It's simple. It's pure.
It doesn't want a lot.
Childhood Home, I wrote on the way up here, and one night, and I called Nick and told him to come up and just play the song for us, and you know, just as a demo. He didn't hear the song until he got here, and I don't know. We spent like 3 hours on doing it, and
Did that become the final version?
no,
Oh.
no, it was just a demo, but it wasn't far. I mean, like we changed a lot, like aesthetically. You know, like we put the slapback vocals on it, and then we changed the solo.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I mean, like for the most part, it was pretty much the same song. We kept the three beats. Yeah.
Who did that?
I did that.
You did that.
Yeah.
Damn.
There was a Moog here at one time.
It was just laying around.
It was left here by somebody who left it here for a couple years, so whenever we had a chance to do stuff like that, it was something fun to fill in, you know? It's a fun instrument to play.
And was
Gotta
that,
get a new one.
was that on the piano that's in the back?
There's also a piano, but
Piano in the
actually that is a funny story about that. That piano came out at church that was closing, and these guys were supposed to be here to help me carry it up the stairs, and I actually carried it up the stairs by myself.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy. No, I got behind it and laid it on its side and slid it up the stairs.
I'm pretty partial to "Hold on Me." It's one of the oldest songs on the record that I wrote, and it's just I always liked how subtle it was and how it kind of like drives up, but it's got this kind of syncopated harmony to it. Yeah, that's mine. That's my pick.
Yep.
I think that what we would count part 1 and 2, I think was my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just fun because it starts with pretty like Stonesy kind of Keith Richard feel sort of or something.
Yeah.
And then it just turns into a super cool, like fun rock song. You know, like I think the lyrics are cool and clever and creative. Like
Totally.
It's-
Yeah, no,
it's fun.
That was the most collaborative song
Yeah.
on the record that we did. That's Rolled Stone, the last indie song.
our wife sings on those.
That's true. Yeah. Did some backing harmonies on those.
What's your favorite?
I don't care for this band.
But if you had to pick, imagine I'm holding a gun to you right now.
Which you are. I'm always a big fan of Harold's, which is a nice combination of Chicago chicken culture and terrorism.
Yeah.
With it's just a classic 13-bar blues. There's one extra one note in there, extra bar in there.
Okay,
Make it a little different.
so Is that why it's called Harold's Number 13?
No, that
It-
was just a, I don't know, that was an ironic
Yeah.
twist, but no, there's no, like, the lyrics itself doesn't have anything to do with Harold's Number 13.
Oh.
Southside.
The latter
you know.
part of it.
Yeah, no, I wrote that song when there was just mass shootings happening. Yeah, you know, it's a dark song, but it's got this 12-bar blues that we have some bars in it. And they have movie Harold, so it's kind of putting two together. Trip.
Nice.
You were a shrimp.
Not the
Yeah,
Onion
dude.
Blossom.
Oh, the Basic Blossom?
Do they have an awesome blossom at Harold's?
Do they? I don't know. Maybe you have to ask. Maybe it's something.
Would you get it?
It's off menu.
Wow. That's fucked up, guys.
We're still trying to get a deal though, some type of deal with Harold's.
Unlimited chicken.
Like at least a
Yeah.
shirt or something.
That'd be cool. I'd be fine with a shirt.
You know, there's like a lot of musicians like that are gunning for that sponsorship. What makes you think that you're gonna get it?
Because we're all from here, except Nick. So,
Nick's from
because
Indy.
we're out.
Thanks for calling me up, bro.
Wow.
Actually, Fisher's from Florida, so I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
it's just
Sebastian.
us.
Sebastian.
Chicago.
All right, there you go. Sponsor by
We're
Harold's
at
Chicken.
Bulls after this.
Yes.
What?
Better Life.
Why did you pick that song for the comp?
Oh, I just thought it was kind of like it sounded kind of like a power pop song without the instruments, you know, because it's a cappella. I think there's like some stomping and clapping. And, I actually never heard that song until you guys had us on that, and yeah, I know. I just thought I could put like a couple of chords on there and make it sound like a cool power pop song. And we ended up doing it, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah.
It's got a fun rhythm in there too, even though it's a straight swing kind of thing, like a weird hits, like it's one of those odd even
Yeah.
feel songs, which I think is cool.
It could have been made anything. Yeah. I mean, but we chose like the straightforward Ramones-esque. Go for it, like three chord song. Yeah, I know. It's like something that a lot of people can't do. So if you can do it, then why not do it?
Going day to day, working and doing all this other stuff, and you need to take your mind off of things. It's like therapy, you know. And then there's something to show for it in the end. Like the same thing we were talking about recording this band. There's something to show for it. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I know. I mean, music is universal. It makes
It makes people happy.
It does.
You know?
Listening to it or playing it, yeah, it's amazing.
And it feels good to like write and record a song and then you show your friends, and like whether they're lying or not, it's still nice to hear somebody give you some kind of feedback, whether it's good or bad or whatever. you
Yeah,
know?
who cares? If you like it,
Yeah.
then who cares? Just create, make music.
But you
Make-
see people's reactions to it too, and that's something that, you know, it's exciting, it's fun.
Yeah, it can drive
See,
you.
you can make people happy doing something that you love. You know, it's really
Totally.
cool.
Yeah, we've all got careers, but we're always thinking about it. You know?
Impulsively buying records.
Yeah.
I
Browsing the
could
World Wide
stop
Web,
anytime, just not right now.
When we're not playing music,
Relatable.
we're listening to music, that's for sure. Talking about playing music.
Obsessed with old instruments and amplifiers and recording equipment, and so always researching and reading everything from the beginning of time until, and listening to podcasts, stuff like that, and just getting informed. You know? All music related always.
There's always something new to keep digging to, you know? It's like, you know, you think,
endless.
think you've reached the end of, like, this certain rock and roll genre, or, you know, listen to, like, jazz or soul or whatever.
And everyone's hit that wall too, and then you know you think like, oh man, I'm so bored of shit, and then
It's something new.
Eventually,
It's like,
yeah,
holy
eventually,
shit, that
like you'll
sparks
be like,
you
oh my
again.
god, yeah, you'll walk into something that. We're playing at Empty Bottle on March 4th with Radkey from
Hell yeah.
Minneapolis? No, Missouri.
Missouri.
Yeah.
Damn, I love Radkey. Alright, thanks guys.
I'm just somebody, man.